back to Lighten Up. I'm here ready for you guys to help me welcome my guest because she has something great she wants to share, just to talk about how easy it is to lighten your load. Put your hands together for Miss Cindy Abraham. So how are you doing, Cindy?
I am walking with an attitude of gratitude today.
That's right, yeah. This month, 2 years ago, what happened?
2 years ago, I was in a meeting and I decided to have myself a heart attack.
Wow.
The last person on the face of the earth that should have had one.
Okay.
Non-smoking, non-drinking, vegan, in shape. And I decided to have a nice one.
Yeah. So how's a nice heart attack?
Well, a nice heart attack is, first of all, you know the symptoms of one for a woman. Silent symptoms.
Right.
You get a little bit of pain up into your tooth. You get a little pain across the back of your bra strap. You might get a little pain here. Most of us women, we'd go home and we'd sleep and we wouldn't wake up. But I was trained as a paramedic and I've been a counselor and stuff, so I very calmly interrupted my boss and said, I need to leave this meeting and I'm going to go take a baby aspirin. I called my husband. I had him drive me to the hospital and I calmly said, I'm in the middle of a cardiac event. Of course, the receptionist went, Looney Tune.
Exactly.
No way is she having that. And I said, no, seriously, I'm having a cardiac event. So they hooked me up to the old machines and interestingly enough, I had a cardiac event.
Wow.
And while I was going through it, I was making jokes and because I figured I had a 50-50 chance. I was either going to go out laughing or I was going to survive laughing.
Right.
So that's what I did.
Wow. Now, you know, just to really, put things in perspective, when you're living, you know, and you're thinking nothing like that would ever happen to you, you kind of almost see your life as infinite. But when something like that happens, I guess you become aware of your mortality at that point.
You do. It wouldn't be the first time I'd faced my own mortality, but it certainly was the first time that I took my own mortality seriously.
Right.
Enough to where I decided that after I got over my anger, being a therapist myself as well, I went through my angry mode. How could this happen to me? When I come back to the office Christmas party and all my coworkers are having their rum and coke and sucking on the pork rib and smoking the cigarette.
Exactly.
And I have a great group of team members that I work with. Props out to the Reef Resort and Century 21 because they supported me through my heart attack.
Right.
And I just said to myself, you know what? I got the news I was going to be a grandmother, and I said, that's it. I'm taking on the crazy granny mode.
Right.
So every 8 weeks, I'm telling you, every 8 weeks the hair changes color. I just went blonde.
Right. Yeah, because you were red.
I was red last time you saw me, right? So you never know. In 8 weeks, it's going to be something different.
I like the blonde. Looks really good.
You like the blonde look? Okay. Well, you know, maybe I'll have some more fun even more.
Right.
Who knows?
They have more fun.
I just, every day, I've always told people you have to be the writer of your own story.
Right.
You have to be the choreographer of your own dance.
That's right.
But I never applied it to myself. And now I do apply that. And I believe in being selfish now and before being selfless, because if I take care of myself, I can take care of others better.
Of everybody else, exactly. And if you don't take care of yourself, that's right. And also, I mean, if you had a heart attack 2 years ago, that means you were living in paradise, right?
I was living in paradise. If it can happen to me.
Living in paradise.
Living in paradise without any of the markers other than genetics.
Right.
It can happen to anybody. So you need to be enjoying life now.
That's
because
right.
The past is gone. You can't do a thing about the past. The future hasn't happened yet. You've got this moment and this moment only. And in this moment, you've got to make the best of it, seize it. I have a character that I love from a movie. She's named Annie Mame, lead character, Mame Dennis in a movie called Annie Mame. And she says, life is a banquet and most poor suckers are starving to death. You've got to live,
and eat too.
And
eat from that banquet table.
Well, a little bit of healthy eating and a little bit of exercise.
Exactly.
But you've got to enjoy life.
So what would you say that has changed from before you had the heart attack to now? What are some of the things? What's your formula now?
My formula now is to listen to what I preach to other people.
Right, exactly.
Practice what I'm constantly telling everybody else to do, to apply it to myself, to accept the fact that it's okay to say no.
That's right.
It's okay to remove guilt from my life, which is a very toxic emotion.
Right.
And it's okay to simply just play once in a while.
That's
and
right.
also, enjoy life every single moment.
And take care of yourself.
Absolutely. I recommend very strongly, especially for us women of a certain age, 50.
Yeah.
We have certain things that we need to be looking at. Get your blood work done. Pay attention to your doctor. I had 2 fabulous doctors. Again, props out to Dr. Lawrence and Dr. Yen. Dr. Yen, certainly well known on island for
Right.
promoting heart health awareness. For
right.
women, though, don't ignore it and don't think because you're not over 40 that you're not susceptible.
Right.
Anybody is.
That's right.
And in this day and age, go and get your wellness checks, get your blood markers done, do your stress tests when you need to. If you have history of that disease in your
Right.
family, by all means, be aware of it. And
heart disease is actually one of the leading
it is
killers
the number
of
one
women. Yeah.
cause of death in women
Yeah, for sure.
around the world.
So women need to take care of ourselves and look out for each other as well.
Absolutely.
And inhale life. Take care of life and appreciate it, right? I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out to the Lighten Up show. And we want to get some of your formula and continue and live life like it's golden. We'll be right back with more Lighten Up. Stay tuned.